Good late morning here on the West, early afternoon for you on the East. Welcome to the second stream of today. It is going to be the first game with the Baltimore Orioles. We're coming off our first home loss in 7 games, a tough 5-3 loss to the hands of the Giants in that last game that we did earlier today. So we get ready to host in a 2-game set. The Baltimore Orioles, they currently are in first place of the American League East. We are currently sitting tied for third in the National League East ourselves. So there's your matchup for the game. The Baltimore Orioles sitting at 11-5 will put Keegan Aiken out there. 1-1 on the season, 4.76 ERA. We're going to toss out our young gun ourselves in Sandy Alcantara. 1-1 also on the season. He has a 2.4 ERA. So we're hoping we're going to get some good results out of him. We're sitting at 8-8. The Orioles, like I mentioned, at 11-5. Before we start, though, I do want to mention we had our first trade in the season, not ourselves, but of any other team. The Boston Red Sox traded outfielder Gilberto Jimenez to Detroit for Joey Wentz. In the process of that, they optioned their starting pitcher Martin Perez down to AAA Worcester, designated a relief pitcher for assignment, and Detroit recalled outfielder Jacoby Jones from Toledo to take that spot. All in other news, also before we start, Philadelphia placed infielder Brad Miller on the 10-day injured list with a fractured wrist, and had to recall infielder Nick Maton from Double-A Reading. So, we are getting ready to host the Orioles, like I said, for a 2-game set. They are 11-5, first in the American League East, a .255 batting average on the season, a .409 team ERA. We are 8-8, and it looks like Washington may have lost earlier, meaning we are currently tied for second in the East right now, entering this game. .233 team batting, .309 team ERA. Let's see what options we have. Do you not have a road alternate? We'll let you guys go black. Why not? Actually, do you guys have an alternate hat too? That would be sweet. Okay, well, I'll let you guys go alternates. That would be cool. Well, we don't really have a lot of options for ourselves. All right. Let's see here. So I guess we're going to go all whites. We're going to go back to our classic home jerseys for this game. Last game we had nearly 36,000 fans in attendance to watch a very close 5-3 loss at the hands of the Giants. Hoping we can get the same success in this game. A lot of fans. We are 8-8 on the season, so for Miami standards, we're not doing too bad. The roof will be open on a cloudy day. Love to see it. Love to see it. Oops. Alcantara. Thank goodness for a day off. We were able to get everybody well rested so we can go with our normal starting lineup. We will be facing a left-handed pitcher. Okay. Let's see here. Alfaro is cold now. Duvall is cold. But we will play. We're going to kind of reverse the lineup here a little bit. We're going to move Duvall down a little bit. We're going to move Dickerson up a spot, and Anderson's going to get the start right. We're going to start Duvall at first. All right. So let's get going with this game. This will be second game of the day. Plan is to play one more after this. Here we go.
Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Lone Depot Park. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. Sandy Alcantara, the right-handed native of the
Alcantara making his fourth start of the season. He's 1-1, 2.4 ERA, a whip of 1.27. He's given up 14 hits, struck out 17, and walked only 5 in 15 innings of work, averaging about 5 innings per start. We're hoping he can get at least 6. We're not going to have a day off for a little bit. We don't want to burn our bullpen too quickly.
Really good pitcher. Into the box, Jahmai Jones. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue.
Nice, beautiful 76-degree day here in Miami. Wind is 9 miles per hour out toward left
At
field.
some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Over our last 10,
That's a great sinker right there.
6,
These
so
batters are going to have to bear down because if
right
he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
3-1 to him now. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
It's
Early
always
release
nice
on
to
that
keep
pitch,
a guy that
but
has
we'll
good
take it
wheels
as he
off
swings
base.
away.
And that's just what they did right
And
there.
strikes
Big
out.
strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 1 home
Austin
run.
Hayes
and
currently
a couple
entering this game
RBIs.
on a 9-game hit streak.
0-1, here's the pitch.
Last man to do that
Hayes
entered a
tends
game
to
with a
have
9-game
more
hit streak.
success
Watched it
against
end at
right-handed
9, so we've not
pitching
given
like
up
this
a
than he does
10-game
against
hit streak yet
southpaws.
this season.
Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Swing and a liner.
And he's going to get that 10-game hit
And
streak.
that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He'll get it into second.
Oh, you
And
are
he is
gone
out
by
at
a
second.
mile. He'll get the hit streak. Unfortunately, he
And
will
now
not get the
starting
second.
lineup for the visiting Baltimore
Jahmai
Orioles.
Jones,
Dan,
Hayes,
what is it
Mountcastle,
focused on?
Mancini,
Well, I
Santon,
think
Dare,
Brian Mountcastle
Franco,
is the guy
Galvis,
we
Severino,
really
and
need to
Aiken.
focus in on today.
Mountcastle leads
He
the
hit over
team in stolen
330
bases with
last year.
2.
That
He's the
basically
man
means
currently
every
at the
third
plate.
at bat, he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
So no need to wait, as here he is, as he'll take a changeup here for strike
Here's the
1.
game batting .267 with a home run and 5 RBIs this season.
Just starting things out here in South Florida. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself.
It'll be 3 up, 3 down, but there will be a hit right in the middle of it as Austin Hayes tried to make it into a double and just was not going to have it.
Keegan Aiken will be
Keegan
the starter
Aiken,
for
your
the
starting
O's
pitcher in this game.
contest. What's your take
4th
on him,
appearance of
Dan?
the season. He's
Hey, one of the
also
keys to
1-1, a
this guy is
4.76
throwing
ERA.
strikes.
Over
He's not a big
17 innings, his whip is a
strikeout
1.35 as he's
less
given
than
up 17
7 strikeouts per 9
hits,
innings
has
pitched.
14
So
Ks
he's
on the
more of
season.
a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game one of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
Looks like it'll be a leadoff double for John Birdie as he gets it all the way to the out-of-town scoreboard.
And he's going to
And
get
it will be leadoff double John Birdie.
He just tattoos this
His
ball
fifth
right here.
double of the
Trying to
season.
sneak a fastball
And
in.
again, since he's
way.
returned from injury, he has seemed to be more hot than he was going into it.
In time to score that baby up.
Batted above 500 in the 3-game set with San Francisco. We'll start with a perfect line drive into the gap.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this
Rojas
early
batting
season
267
contest.
on the season as he comes to the plate.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's
Low
trying to pitch
changeup
around
that he
you. If he's
swung
going
at
to give you
1-1.
first base, take it.
Skied into straightaway right. Son's
Might
on
be
there,
deep
waits on it.
enough to get
Makes the
Bertie
play.
going,
Tags and hits for
and
third.
he will.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
So one away runner on third. We had
Time
this
now for a glance at the
yesterday.
Marlins lineup card in this one.
Miami's batting
Hero, give us what you have on
233 as a
this
squad
lineup
this
as they
season, as we
start a new
mentioned
series.
before the broadcast.
Well, Matty, we know this is a
13th
pitcher's park.
in the National
numbers bear
League.
it out.
So this
Look for the
weak-hitting
managers to play a
team
part in
hoping to
this
get
one.
things going here.
Hopefully the guys
Um,
listened to
they
the
felt very
meeting.
confident
They're gonna stay
yesterday
up
with
the middle,
13
big
hits,
part of
yet
the yard.
got the
But when
loss.
they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how
8
this
runs
lineup will
2
play it out.
games ago,
1-0 the
13 hits
count.
yesterday, or 13 hits in the previous game. The offense is slowly waking up. They seemed very dormant the first half, or first part of the season so far.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his
Ooh,
own zone.
nice changeup.
Touched on it deep.
Marte
He
a mile ahead of that
rewards
one. Count
players,
1
not
and
only
2.
pitchers,
He struggled up plate
position players.
in the
He
last
makes
game.
the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Oh, no,
Struck
there you
him
go.
out.
That one's straight
And now they'll
out.
likely need a base
Number
hit
1
to get
for
that runner
Aiken.
home from third.
2 outs now,
Well,
and once
chances of
again,
pushing
the
across the
Marlins
run
looking
took a
like they're
pretty
going
good
to
hit after
blow
that strikeout.
a
It's
runner
so
on
much tougher
third
to
with
score
1
a
out
guy
in the
from
first
third with
inning.
2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Next to the plate is the cleanup hitter
Into the
today,
box
Corey
now,
Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Having
Trying to
262
cash in
entering
here
today,
in his
2 home runs,
first
7
at-bat with
RBIs.
the runner at third and 2 gone. Ready with the 1-0.
Low changeup gets fouled off by Dickerson, 1-1. Not sure what he saw there, but saw enough to swing.
In for strike 2. Birdie on third with 2 out. Got him swinging, and that's
And
the third
Aiken's
out.
going to get out of the leadoff double and not
Back-to-back
give up a
strikeouts
run.
keep 'em
Both
out of danger.
teams
Back with more here on a Tuesday
scoreless
night
through 1.
after this. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale.
Trey Mancini entering today with 6 home runs, 12 RBIs, but a meager 222 batting average. What's up,
First
Barber?
pitch
Welcome
in the
back,
AB
buddy.
on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an
So
adjustment.
we
with his
end a
slider
3-game
release
set
and
with a
release
black and
hitter that
orange
it's gonna
team
be
in
a
the
strike.
Giants. We hit a 2-game set here with the black and orange clad
2-0
Baltimore
to the
Orioles.
Baltimore left fielder.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this.
I
at-bat,
fell
starting
short
right now.
5-3 as the Giants
And
used
he'll step
2
on first
back-to-back
for the out,
solo
3
shots
unassisted.
in the 8th inning to wrap up
Check out
series
Miami
finale.
Marlins on defense.
Your
Let's take a
Marlins
look at Starling Marte.
today are
Another
starting
one
in
of
Brian
those
Anderson
super
at right,
athletic
Adam Duvall
outfielders
at
of the
first.
new
That is
regime.
the only
Ability to
changes
cover ground, can play
to
multiple
this
positions in the
defense
outfield and
from
even
the
middle of
previous
order.
game. We are still second in the National League in fielding percentage.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball.
It's probably
number
why
two.
Alcantara is not getting a
No score
lot
here
of
as we
innings of
play to
work.
number
He
two.
is all over the place with his pitching.
3-0 now.
I'd
Can't
be
seem to
shocked
get the
if
ball
this
over the
wasn't a
plate today.
four-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Taking all the way.
No, he
and it's 3-1
thought
now.
that was a
You maybe get
or
2
ball.
pitches a game where
He's,
all the guesswork
he looks a
goes
little
out the
confused.
window.
I believe
This
that
is
may have been a
certainly that
ball. I don't blame
situation.
him on that one. That was borderline, but the ump says no, sir. Come on back here. And it'll be a 3-1 count to Santander. Wow, I did get the benefit of that call. That ball was
The 3-1 pitch
outside of the zone,
is
just
swung
south of
on
it.
and
And
missed,
now
and that's a full
from
count,
3-0
3 balls and
to
2
possibly
strikes.
4-0 to now a full count.
1 out, nobody on. Good battle. Count remains full.
In other games, I have played the Orioles, whether it be Dynasty
3-2.
or
That's
with
lifted the other
the-
way out to left. Dickerson's
I've tried doing a franchise with the Red Sox. Santander owns me. He owns me. He is the G-Man Choi of the Orioles, dude. I cannot get him out except for that one. Close, dude. He was like 100 feet away.
His career numbers in
It's like
this
middle
matchup.
outfield.
He's 0 for 5. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Plus is getting
Yeah, I
it to
get
the
it. They
wall
wanna
where
run
I
this
sit there
guy's
and I
pitch
jump
count
up and
but
screw him over.
That was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Del Franco watching Alcantara struggle for the second consecutive batter getting the ball into the zone.
And he fouls this
It
one
kind
off.
of provides some help, though. I don't know if that would have been called a strike, truthfully. I think this umpire's zone would have had that as a ball.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And here's a good sinker now. But
Second
this
straight
is
batter with a full
3-2.
count.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a fastball misses there.
He'll lose him, though. That will be a
That
walk
was a
issued by
great battle
Alcantara,
right
his
there. He
first
tried
walk
to
of the
get in
night.
chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. From the stretch.
Sinker
he made up
dead
his
center of
mind
the
early
plate
to
called
take the
strike
first pitch, 'cause
1.
that thing was right down the middle.
I don't know if that was just a
Here
designated
comes
take
the
by
0-1.
Galvis.
Swing and a
No,
miss,
no.
and he's in trouble
He's
now.
been struggling getting the
0-2.
ball over the plate early,
Yeah,
but
I love the aggressive
that was
nature
a
this guy's
perfect pitch
pitching
for him to
with.
swing at.
He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A runner on first with 2 away. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Yeah, and it's probably why he only gets 5
Here
innings
now
of
the
work a
2-2.
night. He'll throw his 36th pitch of the night. Galvis will foul that one off as well.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
See why now that the computer has Alcantara as actually a bench arm. Full count again. Third straight batter looking at a full count pitch.
2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And it's fouled away.
Alcantara, 27 pitches this inning.
The 11th pitch coming up. Fouled away.
Gal was having himself a hell of a battle here. He'll look at his 12th pitch of the at-bat.
The next 3-2. Swing and a shot.
He'll win that battle.
Center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Franco is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's going to score.
Cutoff's going to be just a pinch late, and Baltimore take the 1-0 lead here in the second. Galvis' second double of the season puts Baltimore up 1-0 here in the second. 13 pitch at bats, and the winner goes to the batter.
Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate.
That will also be a base hit.
And in for a base hit. Galvis rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe
Not in time, and that will be a single with an RBI for Severino. And Baltimore up 2-0 on Alcantara and the Marlins.
Pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try.
And we're going to see an early mound visit by Mel Stoudemire Jr. His pitcher has pitched 42 pitches, and we're still in the second.
And he paid the price.
2 outs, 1 on. The pitcher Aiken at the plate.
Keegan Aiken. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And the pitcher's
And
got
he's going to get a base hit.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2
Runners on second and third, and I believe that we are going to see the bullpen finally put into work.
More to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty
That
exciting
is a
moment
base
for
hit
him.
by the pitcher Aiken, a 2-out double, his first career hit. And just like that, the Orioles are looking at blowing this one wide open super early.
Standing in now, Jahmai Jones, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's
Jahmai Jones struck out to start this game off. 2 outs, though. He has a chance to really put some more runs on the board and add an extra run to that crooked scoreboard. It's going to be a foul ball, though. Umpire's watching it.
He doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
That will do it. 2 runs, though, for Baltimore in the second inning as Alcantara looks to just be off today.
No errors and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Orioles 2 and the Marlins nothing. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple.
All right, we're going to see if Alcantara can just save himself here in the third.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Big, slow breaking ball, one that drops in.
Curveball by Aiken drops in there for strike 1, 1-1 to Mr. Anderson. He will get a base hit up the middle. Leadoff single for Brian Anderson.
The Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Adam Duvall comes to the plate. Moved from 4th to 6th in today's batting lineup.
At the plate now, Adam Duvall. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald.
He tried to hold up, could not do it. Strike 1.
Bats away the 0-1 pitch.
He will get a single. Back-to-back singles to start off the second for Miami. Trying to chip away at the small little Baltimore lead.
Batting seventh, the second baseman.
In now, Jazz Chisholm. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first.
Nope.
In
That's an
time.
infield
So
single off a
safe.
bunt for Jazz Chisholm. Bases are now loaded for the 8th batter. You missed Baltimore, kind of slap around Alcantara, who can't seem to find any comfort today. Alcantara's been all over the place. I think we're up to almost 50 pitches already in this game, and it's the second inning. So a walk and a RBI double and a couple of singles, or a single and a double.
And he misses again.
Baltimore just put up a crooked number on some small ball.
2-0 count, not a good spot to be in.
So nothing much. We, for the second consecutive game, blew an opportunity in the first inning with a runner on third and 1 out. So feeling great about that. This game's starting just like that last game did.
The pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway.
That's going to be deep enough to drive home the first run.
And here comes the runner from third, as this should get him
Brian Anderson will score, and it's now 2-1 as both pitchers have given up runs early in this game.
This is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
He's not. He can't complain about
stepping in now.
1 run on a sacrifice fly, dude. Oh God, did he just?
There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that,
Alcantara, man, good Lord, you were just all over the place for shit today.
Deep with these folks.
Don't
go anywhere. More
First ground out bunt into a double play I've had in 2021 ruins a great opportunity in the second.
Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Top of the
right now, it's kind of not shocking me how Baltimore started the season 11-5. This team is just hitting everything. Galvis had a 12-pitch at-bat. Austin Hayes now has a 10-game hitting streak. He, on his first at-bat in the first inning to start this game off, thought he was going to get a double down the line. Instead,
now a reach, but this gets past
now
him,
he's
and
going to get
right,
that
this
one.
ought to be extra bases.
Misplayed by Anderson in right field, one of his rare appearances in outfield. They're, I think,
that cold streak is officially
the best,
over.
if not one
That's
of
his
the
second
best
hit
right
of
now
the
at
game,
11-5.
and it goes for extra bases.
Under the
We'll
glove
see
of
now.
Anderson,
This
he's
game
making
proves to be
a
huge
rare
turning point for
start
him.
in the outfield. He's just looks uncomfortable today. And now Austin Hayes has a double and a single in the first 2 at-bats of the night.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding
Austin
out
Hayes
in
thought
his
he
only
had a
trip to
double in the
plate so
first
far.
inning. Instead, he just could not beat Brian Anderson's arm.
Strike 2. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now this gets all the way to the wall.
Like I said, Baltimore's just
Pulls into second
beating the
safely.
shit out of
So
me with
run
a
will score
small
on the
ball
play
today.
as well.
That will be a double.
Every manager is
Mountcastle,
looking for
with his
out of
6th
the
double
middle
of
of
the
his
season,
lineup.
drives in
When
the
you
third
get your
run,
3, 4,
and
5
Baltimore now up
producing
3-1,
this early in the
and
season,
Miami
it can be
really has to
contagious,
figure out what they're going to do with
everyone in the lineup
Alcantara in
starts
this
to
game because
contribute.
he's not getting anybody out. All right, Garcia's going to get re-warmed up. And just at this point, may just want to get
So
out of the
here's
third.
Trey Mancini as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a great take right
Mancini
there.
able to watch that one.
Pitch,
Very close.
but it missed by just
But
enough
called
to
the
give
ball.
him life in this AB.
2 balls and
And
2
Alcantara
strikes to
follows it up with
Mancini
a
now.
slider way out of the zone, ball 2.
Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out
That
to
will move the
second.
runner
He's
over to
right
third,
there.
and that'll be the
First
first out.
in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
So next to
I would
bat
say
will
the
be
last
Anthony
couple games have
Santander.
been
Flew out last
like
time up.
games of
Yeah,
missed
I'm sure he'd like a
opportunities.
base hit
Had a
or some
runner on
sort right here,
third,
Matty.
1 out in the
But hey, you know
first,
what?
did
Another
not score
flyout
anybody.
wouldn't be all
Had
that
1
bad.
out, bases
He can
loaded,
keep it
only
up. He should be
scored,
able to drive
or no,
a
had
nice run
0
with a
outs,
sac fly.
bases loaded, and was only managed the 1 run on
Another
a
one
fly
fouled
ball.
off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Missed opportunities after missed opportunities at this point.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Santander able to sit back on that 0-2 pitch that was
So that's
close to
smart.
the outside
Trying
corner.
to make him chase that slider out of the
He's
zone.
trying to get him to chase, just not lucky.
A 1-2 is a
Oh,
swing
but
and a
he'll
miss.
be
That's
way ahead on
strike
that
3.
curveball.
Big
For
curveball for the strikeout
the
there.
second
That came
strikeout
after
and
an
out
absolute
number 2.
missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough.
Lord, he swung
after
at that
they've seen a
before
really
it was
good
even in the
fastball.
dirt.
Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
My goodness, sir.
At the plate, Michael Franco as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Nice swing on that
No
one.
official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Miguel Franco did walk his last at bat and has the run scored from it.
Tried to pull that one back,
Oh,
but he
he
couldn't
was
do it, and
going to
it's
get called by
0-2
the
now.
home plate umpire for that attempt. Strike 2.
He got him.
He'll strike out, ending the third, and the Marlins really need to decide if they're going to put Alcantara back out there for 4th inning, despite the fact he has not been looking comfortable through his first 60 pitches today. This is the second straight game we've given up 3 runs in the first 3 innings.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, John Birdie.
The third baseman, John.
We don't know what to do at this point, dude. Castle is looking pretty
Wheels
good.
and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a changeup here.
Changeup dead center of the plate. Birdie looked like he was given the hold sign on that first pitch, and he did so.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
I'm glad I actually got used to this camera for batting, because this is actually a very nice camera to watch a game from.
And he'll lay off the fastball down.
You kind of get those
2-1
pitches
now.
out of the pitcher's hand a
Hey,
little
after the
cleaner.
double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Despite loading the bases with nobody out, Aiken is only up to 26 pitches and 1 earned run against him. Well, he's going to pop that straight up, and that's not going to go very far. Santander easily will get under it. Had enough time to set up a tent, some s'mores.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel.
Yeah, hold on. They think Crotch is a second baseman. There you go.
He flew out in his last debut.
I'm sorry, dude. That's funny. That one made me laugh. That one made me laugh.
First pitch of the AB.
Yeah, well, I like the zoom in because I think I was used to it from playing 2K a long time ago, and
here it's ball
it
1.
kind of got me used to seeing the speed of the pitches come in, having not played an actual baseball game and
And a strike
forever,
to even the
so-
count. 1-1. Third inning here.
I know,
3-1
dude. Don't worry
our
about it.
score.
Like I said, the bot is kind of set automatically, and Grounder by Rojas won't get out of the infield. He'll get thrown out for the second out of the third inning. Again, don't stress it. That one is not, to me, considered a swear word the way you worded it. I think in some ways, saying crotch can be considered a quote-unquote sex term, but yeah, no. Well, plus I now can see the full batting stance. I mean, that's the thing, is like, they did a good job with a lot of these batting stances. I want to see them. You don't really get to with the zoomed-in cam.
Hit in the air out to center field.
That's gonna get caught, and this is gonna be yep.
Catch. This side is retired.
Austin Hayes able to get to that one. 7, 8, 9 due up for the Orioles. I'm guessing this will be the last three batters that Alcantara will pitch against. If he struggles to get beyond this, he is gonna be done. I'm not giving him a third go through these guys.
Fouled off.
Galvis, who had a hell of a battle his first at-bat, seen 12 pitches and then driven in a run on an RBI double, coming up to the plate as the first batter of the fourth inning.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball.
He's going to get 4 pitches this at bat, and he will ground out to Rojas at short for the first out. Severino comes to plate 1 for 1 with an RBI single.
Looking to follow up the RBI single.
I'm going to stretch and toss John Curtis just in case we get to the top of the line of this inning.
Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Alcantara, who's averaged 5 innings per start, is going to not even get to the 5th inning today.
Ball 2.
This is hands down probably one of the worst starts the starting pitcher has had this season for us, as he's now pitched 70 pitches and he's into only the 4th with 3 1/3 registered.
He's fallen behind.
Dude, I can't get a pitch over the plate for the life of me right now. It's not a sinker. It's not getting over the plate.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there, and that's
look at the fly out. That's the second out of the inning.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is.
Doesn't matter if you can get the pitch at 98 miles an hour, as Amish pointed out earlier, dude. A lot of it's about precision.
So here's the Orioles pitcher, Keegan Aiken.
Keegan Aiken, the pitcher for the Orioles, doubled his first at-bat, getting a base hit in his first career at-bat.
Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Again, another foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
He's going to get the strikeout, and that's going to end his night. It's going to be at least a positive ending, because it wasn't positive the rest of the way. Baltimore leads 3-1 midway through the 4th.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Corey Dickerson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Corey Dickerson getting the opportunity to play cleanup today. He has started the game 0-for-1, though.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field.
He's going to fly out to Hayes. No, he's not. Hayes, for some reason, pulled up way early, it looks like. And that ball's going to land right in front of him. I don't know if he just lost where it was. I don't know if it got caught in the lights. That just seemed a little awkward.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for
Ryan
1
Anderson
with a single
singled
so
and
far.
scored his first at-bat. He was the leadoff man in the second inning when we got the bases loaded, but nobody outs.
And that's inside and a bit
He'll take the
low
1-0
anyways.
pitch
It's
inside
2-0.
and low for ball
Hey,
2.
always a
2-0.
good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Under
Hayes will actually get
Hayes,
under
and that's
that
the
one this
first out
time,
of the
though,
inning.
and that will be out number 1.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Adam.
Mets up 3-0 on the Cubs in the first.
Out now.
Mets currently
And up
lead
next
the
for
National
San
League East.
Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. From the belt, kicks and deals. As he'll
Oh,
come head to there
dude,
as
you
he
swing
misses
right
the
over that one?
off-speed
What the
pitch
hell
for
happened
strike
there?
one.
That was our
Hey,
pitch,
this
Duvall.
pitcher better be careful right
Yeah, he
here.
swung.
A man at the plate is not
Missed
trying to
it.
push something to the opposite field.
This pitch is popped up. Mountcastle waits on it.
Probably why I moved Duvall
He
backwards
hauls it
in the
without
lineup,
any
dude. He's
trouble,
just been
and there
cold
are
and
2 away.
like when you swing through a changeup in the middle of the plate. I don't know what to say.
So now to the plate, Jazz Chisholm.
Guys, Chisholm had an infield single in the second. He bunted to sacrifice himself and was able to actually outrun the plate and get to the bag first.
Pitch to the AB now.
We'll watch a
Starts out with
slider up
for a
in,
strike.
in the middle
And
of
you
the
could
plate
tell
for
right there the
strike
hitter was
1.
almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate too late.
He'll watch
for
the
him to
second
pull
straight
trigger.
pitch too.
9-0
A
and
fastball
2 now.
on the outside edge. Strike 2. 0-2. 2 out. Runner on.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him
Chisholm will be a
swinging
mile
as he runs
behind
the
that
fastball
fastball
by
on
him
the
to
outside
end the
upper
inning.
edge of the
One
plate.
left
He'll
for
strike
Miami.
out, ending the
Score
inning,
holds, it's
and
3-1.
Baltimore cruising through 4, 3-1.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jemai Jones. He bounced
John
out
Curtis
last time
getting
up.
the
John
call.
Curtis,
He'll pitch just the
6'5"
one inning as he will
right-hander,
be
takes
due
over
up
on the mound.
seconds in the bottom half of the inning. His 6th appearance of the season, a 3.18 ERA.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down.
Now Birdie's going to misplay it, and he's
And
going to
he'll
make
have no
it. Are they
play as
going
he
to...
reaches first base safely.
I think he had that one. He went for the bare hand. That should be an error. That one will go down as the 7th hit of the game for the Orioles, though.
At the plate now, Austin Hayes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Austin Hayes, perfect 2 for 2. Singled in the first, doubled in the third.
The 1-0 pitch.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
3-0 now.
I'm pretty
John Curtis
surprised
not
by
getting
the
any help
location
from
on
this
those last
umpire.
three pitches. The book
Count
on
now
him is that
3-0
he hits the away pitch pretty
to
well.
Austin Hayes
He
with a
just
runner
saw
on
3 in a
first.
row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
2 of
No,
those were
Matt, I
strikes.
expect him to mix it up.
All
Most
right.
catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And
Line
he'll
drive
single
to center
again.
field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
And no pitcher that Miami could put out there today is going to get Austin Hayes out.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's
Got the green light on 3-0, which you don't see a lot of teams do, but Austin Hayes, with how hot he's been, I don't blame them for
Buy
doing that.
yourself that pot committed fastball and cheat.
Standing in now, Ryan Mountcastle, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This is popped up, and no one will get this one.
Mountcastle's batting .222 with runners in
3-1
scoring
our
position,
score as we
so
play inning number 5.
hoping to improve those numbers.
Popped
Instead,
up.
he'll pop straight up.
Duvall
Duvall's going to be able to
is
get
there.
into it in foul
One
territory,
away.
and that will be out number 1. Runner's not able to move as the ball about 60 feet from first.
The left fielder, Trey Mancini.
Stepping in next, Trey Mancini.
Mancini has already driven in 12 this season. I don't even have anybody, I don't think, that has driven in
From
8.
the stretch, here's the pitch.
Chance to really
This pitcher's gonna have to step
open
over
this
the
one
mound
up.
right here and
The big base hit
Take a
could
deep
put this
breath,
one out
son.
of reach
Can't
early.
Keep falling behind.
The way my pitching staff's pitching today, and
Not only himself,
my batters are
his
batting.
defense, and especially his manager.
right now I'm pretty certain my 1 run is all I'm
count, the
getting.
pitch too high,
Fuck,
and
damn
it's 3-0. That one's in there.
He's not going to get the green light on that 3-0 pitch. He'll watch that for strike 1. 3-1 to Mancini.
Geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And
He'll
misses
walk
with that
on
one.
a
Ball
questionable
4, and that's gonna
ball
load
4.
the bases now with still
Bases
only
now
one
are
away.
loaded with 1
Oh, boy.
out,
That's a
and
tough one
not
for the
a
pitcher.
single pitcher in
He's definitely
Miami
wondering,
today
where
can
the
get the
heck
ball
was
over
that
the plate.
pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So now into the box is Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout.
I don't
in
want
this
to
one.
have bases loaded comes to
First
play now.
pitch on its
Anthony
way.
Santander.
Chopper up the middle, reined in.
1, 2, but he's not going to get the other one. So they are able to drive in a run. There is a second out though, and bases are no longer loaded. Jahmai Jones scores the 4th run. Baltimore up 3 now in the 5th.
Runner from third to score.
2 on, 2 out, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next, and he fouls this one off.
Franco will
Runners on first
foul
and
off the
third,
first
2
one.
away.
0-1.
In the air out to straightaway left. He's under it, and that ends the inning.
Dickerson able to get under that. We are midway through the first of this 2-game set with the Orioles. They are up
Last half of the
4-1.
5th coming up. The O's lead this thing 4-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Actually,
Now, time asked for and
you know what? I'm
granted
going
by
to
the
keep
home plate umpire.
Castano in the rotation for this stretch. So sit. Ross Detweiler will warm up. Let's see what Castano can do in the
First
starting
offering
role.
on its way. Jorge Alfaro is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a
Umpire
ball
looks to
that's
have a
1-0.
very small box zone today, as a lot of pitches today have hit inside the zone according to the strike zone tracker, but are not getting called as such. 1-0 to
Now here it
Alfaro.
comes.
Watch that changeup down and away for ball 2. The Mariners shut out the Dodgers 1-0. Eustace Sheffield went 8 strong, gave up only 1
Too
hit.
tight with
6
that
Ks
one.
in that one.
3-0.
3-0 count to the catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Pitcher spot due up.
Should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And that
He'll
misses
watch ball
4
4.
now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home
So the
half
question
of the
is,
5th underway.
with
Well,
nobody
that is
outs
definitely not
and
the
1
way to start
on,
an
you
inning.
just let the
One
pitcher
thing to give up
bunt
a walk, but to do
Alfaro
it on
over,
4 pitches
saving
is
the
pretty
pinch
alarming.
hitters
He
for
looks a
later.
little thrown off right now.
Which is actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to let the pitcher bet just to move over the runner.
First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as
Oh
he
my
gets this
God,
one down.
dude.
Galvis on to first, but not in time as he beats
I'm
it
not
out.
going to get
He
Fuck,
got the
man.
bunt down, but he didn't.
None of my
bend it
pitchers
enough.
can bunt
Really
today
good job by the
either.
first
Look at
baseman
this.
to charge in and make a good
That was
throw to
almost a
second
double
to
play for
get
the
lead
second
runner.
time today.
Monte Harrison will come on now and pinch run here.
Monte Harrison going to be asked to pinch run for the pitcher, thus officially ending his day.
In now, John Birdie. A pitch out. The throw.
Yeah, you might as well just finish throwing me out. God, dude.
And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Well, they guessed right.
I don't even want to watch that replay.
Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat.
Miami's boneheaded base running is carried over into today's game. You can see it.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
John Birdie struggling against left-handed pitching, which is a little weird.
Hit on the ground.
No ground out, and that will end this inning.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is
And Miami just is one giant mistake after another. Has doomed them the last couple games.
Ross
Detweiler will be getting his first appearance out of the bullpen this season. In 3 starts, he's 2-1 with a 3 ERA. Righties batting 176, lefties 292 against him. 11 strikeouts with 1 walk.
So now here is Freddie Galvis. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And now the first pitch, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for
Detweiler looks like him and Castano will actually kind of bounce between who's going to be the starting pitcher, and this looks like this will be the stretch that they're going to use Castano as a starting pitcher.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Anderson
able to get under that one for the first out. And I believe that is the first time since the first inning that we got the leadoff base runner out.
Next, here is Pedro Severino. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Ooh,
More disciplined here.
Severino way ahead of that one, strike 2.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
Boy, that's one of the
Severino, good eye there. Slider inside and low for ball 1, 1-2.
On a terrific pitch.
Here comes the 1-2.
Watch a high fastball for ball 2,
2-2. Right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
He'll strike out. Look.
Called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Keegan Aiken. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6.
5 innings pitched for him. He's 1 for 2 with the double today.
Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's all good, man. You're just... I'm making boneheaded plays at this point, and so I'm shooting myself in the foot in this game. I shot myself in the foot late in that last game. It's like
simplify the game plan right here.
Get
on the heater.
Boneheaded plays are carrying over, so looks like it's affecting the team in this one.
2 count and the pitch.
He'll strike out, and that'll end the inning. Detweiler 1-2-3. 2 Ks to end that inning, and Miami finally has a pitcher that can do something.
To a 4-1 lead.
Leading things off for Miami in the bottom half of the 6th, Miguel Rojas, who's 0 for 2.
Miguel Rojas stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier
12-6
to hit when
change
you're
was in
putting
the
yourself
dirt.
in good hitter
2-0
This guy's
count to
done a great
Rojas.
job not swinging
Miami
at
not
pitchers'
doing a good
pitches,
job
and
getting
when he's getting the
into
ball in his
Aiken's
zone,
pitch
he's getting
count.
the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
But it looks like Rojas is finally kind of starting to slow things down for the batters here. 3-0 count.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And
He'll walk the
misses,
leadoff
so
the
man will
inning.
head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Marte will come to the plate with a runner on.
Number 6.
Aiken now up to 55 pitches. So like I said, Miami not doing a good job getting him to actually pitch in this game.
He's set. Here it comes.
Marte swings at the first pitch. Probably should have watched it, knowing that Aiken has not really been able to get the ball over the plate on the last batter.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
That ball was also out of the zone, and Marte again helping him. Now the count 0-2 to Marte, and not a single pitch of this at-bat has been in the zone. This time he keeps his bat on his shoulders. Count 1-2.
Rojas on at first, nobody out. 2-2.
Fourth straight pitch down and out of the zone. Count 2-2.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire.
Marte really going to try to slow him down, get him to think about this 2-2 pitch.
The 2-2.
Marte will foul off a changeup that's low and out of the zone. Count stays at 2-2. Hit a walk 12 times by now.
Lofted in the air out toward
First
right
pitch that's
center.
up and in the zone. He's
waits
going to
on it.
fly out to
He's got it one away.
Santander for the first out.
Now batting. The left fielder. Corey.
Next
Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. He singled in the fourth.
First trip and then collected a base hit
Struck out his
last
first
time
at-bat,
around.
though. He's got one of the 5 hits in this game
From
for
the
Miami.
stretch.
Take the first one in and low. Fastball, strike one.
Right side, hit hard.
Now, great
Dirty and
pick at
gloves it to
first.
second
Double
for
play
one.
ends the
On to
inning.
first
Baltimore
as they get the
4-1 through
double
6.
play to get him out of the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 7th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 4 and the Marlins 1.
That day off has cooled these bats off that we had you warming up.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jumai Jones. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Marte.
Line
right
drive
there,
to center
one
field.
down.
Marte is easily going to be able to get
Jumped
to it and
all
then
over
lead
that first
off
pitch of
the
and
inning
he
with a
didn't
line
miss it.
drive fly
Just
out.
wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
To the plate now, Austin Hayes. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Just missing here, 2-0.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Three and one now.
On deck, Ryan Mountcastle. Count 3-1 to Austin Hayes, who has hit every single ball he's seen practically.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Marte
able to camp under that one for the
out.
out. 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle, who's 1 for 3 with an RBI double in this game, 6 RBI this season. He is up to a 270 batting average right now.
He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. Down the left
Ooh,
field
hung
line.
that changeup, but luckily Mountcastle slightly ahead of it. Fouls it off. Count 0-2 with 2 outs now.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Oh, man.
He hit the corner.
Misplay by Marte in center. And that will be a triple. It will be Ryan Mountcastle, his first triple of the season,
and he made it happen
on a play that Marte just underestimated, I think, how far it was when he put his glove down. And what looked to be a simple inning, starting to be a little more stressful for Ross Detweiler and the Marlins.
Into the box, Trey Mancini, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Mancini walked his last at-bat. He's 0 for 2. Then he entered the game with 12 RBIs, a chance to add to it right here.
1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Changeup called to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Mancini will foul off that 2-2 pitch right on the edge of the zone. We'll see another one.
Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
This one misses.
Watch that one miss inside. Full count now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you gotta go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Foul off that low in the middle of the zone sinker.
4-1 our score to this point. Hit down the third baseline.
He'll get that past the glove of the third baseman. His 13th RBI of the season, and Baltimore up 5-1. They'll get thrown out trying to turn that into a double, which he was not going to be able to. So the inning will come to an end. The Orioles, though, up 5-1 as the Marlins need to start waking some bats up.
5-1. Leading on.
We head to the bottom of the 7th, down 5-1. We're coming off a game or a stretch where we scored 8 runs against the Giants in a win, had 13 hits the following day in a loss, and today 1 run, 5 total hits against the Orioles.
First pitch on its way.
As we just look lost. Like we get a guy on, we just make a mistake on the base paths.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Aiken's starting to have some control issues here. Started in the last inning where he walked Chisholm. Not Chisholm, he walked... I don't remember who he walked. Oh, he walked Alfaro.
Takes this the other way to right.
That'll be a base hit for Mr. Anderson. Leadoff man on here in the bottom of the 7th. Miami down 4. Here comes the big bat of Adam Duvall that has been quiet since the Atlanta series. And hit 2 home runs in the Atlanta series against his former squad. Has not been able to hit an extra base hit since.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Duvall batting
That swing
.375
had
against
one
lefties.
purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Fortunately for Duvall, a lot of times I have hit home runs with him. It's when we're down and it doesn't make a difference. Right now we're down, and I'm hoping this kind of helps make a difference.
Here's the pitch.
Instead, he'll strike
Changeup
out,
swung on
and
missed for the
Duvall's
first out.
struggles at the plate
That's one
continue.
of the toughest
Aiken's
pitches in
fourth
baseball
K
to hit,
comes
right?
here in the bottom of the
That
seventh
good
with a
straight
runner
changeup
on.
fell
That'll be the first
ground
out of the
There's not
inning.
much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
The Cubs have tied it up with the New York Mets in the fourth. That one is now tied at 3 apiece.
Into the box now, Jazz Chisholm. Here's another
Chisholm's
going
going to go down the first base line, and he's going to have his first multi-hit game of 2021. Runners now on second and third with an out.
Following the one-out double.
His first double of the season comes at a good time. Miami, though, has not been able to do anything with runners in scoring position today.
Keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Miami's going to start warming up a couple pitchers in their bullpen. It looks like Simber and Floro will be getting the nods there to warm up.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Alfaro has not recorded an official at-bat in this game as he has walked and had a sacrifice fly.
And he fires in a strike.
Watch the 1-0 count, or they have the 1-0 pitch get over the edge for strike one. Armstrong and Paul Free warming up. The Fry or Frey? I've seen it said both ways.
High in the air out to center field.
Alfaro's trying to
fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes
driving a
the
run. He will. That'll be the second run. Alfaro has driven in both runs today. But now there's 2 outs with the runner on second.
Garrett Cooper will come on to pinch.
Garrett Cooper getting the nod here
spot.
for the pinch hit. 265 on the season, 306 RBIs, and OPS of 903. I believe that leads the team. Cooper is working on a strained calf, so he's mostly here just to hit.
The pitch, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
And he's still got a strained calf, so he won't be staying in the game, that's for sure.
1-0 home. Misses
Watch
for the second
ball 2-0. Garrett Cooper is batting 500 on the season with runners in scoring position, so there's a man you want at the plate right now with a runner on second. This would probably be your guy.
2-0 count, the pitch. Hit on the ground.
He's going to ground out, though, to short on a 2-0 count.
Throw in time and the side.
Well, Miami is able to get a second run in this one. They're chipping away, but they're running out of time. It's 5-2 as we head to the eighth.
Orioles 5 and the Marlins 2. Adam Simber.
Simber's going to get the nod here. His 8th appearance of the season. 5 1/3 innings pitched, 6.75 ERA. Lefties pretty much
Anthony Santander
just beat him up, and unfortunately for him,
forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
He's going to be facing a couple switch hitters here.
Here it comes. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike one.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Ooh, high slider. Looked like that one hung up in the zone, but luckily for him, Santander fouls it off. Count now 0-2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2
He's going to
pitch.
strike him out on that sinker down and away. That is his go-to pitch right there. Here's your starter comparison. Aiken so far has pitched 7 strong innings. No signs that he's coming out officially yet. Alcantara only lasted 4, gave up 3, gave up 6 hits, a walk. Well, pitchers had 4 Ks in this one.
Now to the plate, here is
Simber!
Michael Franco. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It's Simber.
From the stretch.
Strike 1, that slider down and away.
Strike one.
Should I think the pitching coach, when they call for him, should just kind of rub his forehead and go Simber? Probably get tiring after a while.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he misses with it, 1-1. One and two now is that
Now 1-2 to Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 2 in today's game.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Knee high, he barely
Chisholm able to barehand that one and make the play 2 away. A play by the young second baseman.
Have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
At the plate now, Freddie Galvis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Galvis has
in 3 at-bats
doubled.
to this point.
Drove in his 5th run of the season and scored in this one. Baltimore, like I said, up right now 5-2. As their young pitchers looked amazing, and Miami's pitchers have just been so infrequent today.
I think for every
Galvis
player,
is
for every
batting
former
.310
player,
against
that swing
right-handed
right there's
pitching.
the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And watch that sinker hit the low corner.
1-2.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into dugout,
Ooh,
right
he's
here,
able to nub that one for a foul. 1-2.
Start passing the baton a little bit. We got ourselves some action.
Another 1-2 delivery. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And a close play.
Galvis, a very close play
at
at first. They are going to call him out. I don't think we're going to get an argument from the Orioles, though. They're up 5-2 as we head to the bottom of the 8th. They know they're 6 outs away from taking the first one.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home.
That will
area,
officially
and I
end
believe
Aiken's
that means
night.
We're going to have a double switch here.
Double switch in play here. Top of the lineup coming up for the Marlins. They're going to face off
now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in
Paul
the lineup
Fry.
following the double switch.
His 9th appearance of the season. He has not given up a hit to a righty yet this season or given up any runs.
On that double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be the speed threat, John Birdie.
John Birdie getting the first chance to watch this
From
pitcher.
the stretch, here's the pitch.
Take the changeup inside and in the middle of the plate. Strike 1. It's 5-2 Baltimore right now. Miami down to their last 6 outs. That one's going to be a bloop. That's going to drop. Santander is going to get to it quick enough that Birdie's not going to be able to
excellent job right there, leading
get more than just the single leadoff single for the Marlins.
We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men.
Santander did a great job to get to that quickly so it didn't get down and into the corner. If so, Birdie has the wheels that he could have made a huge dent.
Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over, keeping particularly close.
Got this pitcher shook. He knows Birdie has not been afraid to go for it here. Lefty pitcher, though, is not exactly the easiest.
Now, Miguel Rojas. Yes,
Rojas will swing at the first pitch. Strike 1.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Other than the walk in the 6th, Rojas has been held hitless and been kept off the base paths.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself.
Home ump's going to call that one strike 2.
Birdie aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Runner goes for second. Offered
strike
out.
Throw outs. Double play. Miami knows they're running out of time trying to get something going. Unfortunately for them, that may do it for them. That was a great opportunity with Birdie on the bag.
In line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Again, the struggles at the plate today. Marte 0 for 3. He's struggled the last few games.
They don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Think about it, but he'll watch ball one. 5-2 Orioles. Orioles have left 8 on base off their 10 hits. The Marlins have left 6 on base off their 8.
A high deep drive toward the right field corner.
Now we're going to regret trying to steal the bases with Bertie. So instead of a 1-run game, it is still going to stay a 2-run game. Marte's 3rd of the season. The Marte Parte train has finally rolled up home. Fortunately for the Marlins again, Bertie was thrown out trying to steal second, and instead of a 1-run game, it is a 2-run game. 5-3 Baltimore right now.
Just a gorgeous swing right there to stay back on that breaking ball, let it travel,
perfect hook.
Drive it the other way with power like that. I know it was barely
fair, that's typical, man. You get your runner thrown out on a strike him out, throw him out, and then the next guy homers the second pitch he sees. Corey Dickerson comes to the plate, nobody on, 2 outs. He's 1 for 3, singled in the 4th. Marte Parte. I gotta make that into a... As soon as I can start unlocking some emotes, man, let's use that one.
Fouled off.
Dickerson will foul off the 1-0 slider. 1-1 now.
The 1-1 home.
It's hard to want to make like emotes though for certain players when you're not guaranteeing they're going to stay. Like Marte's on the end of his contract already, and it really depends on what budget I'm going to have going into free agency on what I can do with him. I want to keep him.
Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike.
Dickerson watches that slider touch the edges of the plate. 2-2 now.
Swung on
and swing it and miss
final out of the inning
to end the 8th. But a Marte Parte solo shot has put the Marlins down 2. Again, mistakes on the base pass kept us from making this a 1-run game.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Pedro Severino.
Marlins going to bring in Yimi Garcia, his 8th appearance of the season. He's not given up a run yet. Righties batting 167 against him, lefties 267. Over 6 innings pitched.
First offering on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
It's not going to bother me, dude. I'm using each pitcher for about an inning. If they can't pitch an inning and then be ready the following day, then they stink. And they should not be professionals at this point.
Easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it.
The only one that pitched more than one inning was Ross Detweiler, and he's got the stamina that he should be ready to go in a couple days.
And it's fouled away.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation.
Severino fouls off the 1-2 pitch. He'll be looking at another 1-2.
Here's another 1-2.
Fouls that one off too. Count stays at 1-2. Seeing all fastballs this at bat.
Fouled off.
And seemed to be ready for that inside slider. Count stays at 1-2. This will be the 7th pitch of the at bat.
Keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Popped him up.
Oh man. Yimi Garcia takes 3 steps forward, gets the out.
And that's the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop,
now to bat, Ramon Urias, and he's looking to get it going.
Ramon Urias coming to the plate. He came in the double switch in the 8th inning.
First delivery to him, and that misses for ball 1. One out,
Batting
nobody
to
on.
190 on this season. He's getting his first at bat of the series.
Up
Watches
top
the
is
1-0 end up about a mile above him for ball number 2.
And the pitch. And he pops
He'll
it
also
up
pop
back
straight up.
behind
That's
second
2 straight
base.
pop-ups that do not leave the infield.
Chisholm
Back able
and he
to
has it for
camp
out
under
number
that
2.
one for the quote-unquote can o' corn type of catch.
Now
2 away.
the second baseman, Jemai Jones.
Baltimore hoping that maybe one more insurance run, as Miami still has a good portion of their lineup coming up at, I believe it's the 5, 6, 7 batters. Oh, dude, I didn't even see that one. It's probably their yearly little matchup where they
He's got that certainly
they score a
tied up
shit ton
now.
of
I'd be
runs, yet
shocked
neither
if
of the
the pitcher
teams
goes
actually
to the
do
well
anything of
3
actual
times in a
note.
row with off speed.
They did that last year during the pandemic too. I think Detroit won it like 17-13 or whatever. I know that happened in real life last year between them.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
There's always that one game Detroit and Pittsburgh just put touchdowns on the board.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's
2-1 slider
That front door
swung
slider
over and
is a
missed. First strike
devastating
number 2.
pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
And he'll swing miles ahead of that slider. He'll strike out. We're going to go to the bottom of the 9th. The Orioles lead at 5-3. Marlins looking to avoid their second consecutive 5-3 loss at home. Anderson, Duvall, Chisholm due up.
Cesar Valdez comes on.
Valdez will be asked to save his 11th of the season. He's perfect. 10 for 10. In 10 innings, he has a .9 ERA this season.
All set for the bottom of the 9th.
Here's how bad the pitching is kind of getting. Yeah.
Brian Anderson.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to
Detroit
try to come
and
back
Pittsburgh
and tie a
just
game
like
or take the lead
they've got to
from a
kill
guy
their
like
bullpens,
this,
right?
one of the game's elite
First
closers.
pitch to Anderson
Ball
from
1 to start
Valdez,
the
a high
at-bat.
85 mile per hour fastball for ball number 1.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed.
Oh
and
my
that's strike
God.
1.
Man, this guy's been
Go
locked
from
in
like a
all game
fastball
long.
to a
I
changeup,
don't know
and
where that ugly swing
I'm
just
like-
came from.
yeah, I was a year ahead of that one.
Swing
Good
and a miss as he pulled the
effing
string
Lord,
on
I cannot
1-2.
hit a changeup today.
Good hard sinker, but he
You
lays
might as
off
well
to
just throw a
even things
changeup
at
up there,
2-2.
dude. I'm flailing at it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left
Joke's
center.
on you, sucker.
Mancini
I wanted that.
moving back. He makes the
Now,
catch
right in
and
front of
great
the
effort
out-of-town
to get there
scoreboard
and
where you can
record
see
the
that
first out of the
19-13
inning.
Detroit lead. I think Detroit actually has wrapped that one up since it says it's now the bottom of the 9th and they're the home team. I'm thinking that
So
is the
next
final
at-bat will
score.
be Adam Duvall. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And he fouls this one off.
Giants up on the Phillies 3-1 as they're enjoying their East Coast swing right now. Cardinals up 4-3 on the Nationals. Please beat up some of the teams in my division. I would like to kind of keep up in the second and third place positions even if I lose. Cubs have taken the 4-3 lead on the Mets. Mets were up 3-0 in the first.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Nope.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Yeah, one hitting the
Great job to keep
Dodgers.
your
and
hands back and not
that's a
fully
hell of a
commit.
game.
The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was
You like
able
to see it from
and
a young
strong
guy
enough
like
to
that.
Keep his hands back.
The 1-2.
19-13, Jesus Christ. That game is a
One out,
joke.
nobody on.
But like I said, I saw the Tigers and the Pirates do that last season at PNC.
And that is swung on
That
and
changeup
missed, and
got
things are starting to
Duval
look
looking
bleak here
stupid
for
as
the
hell.
home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we've
I'm
seen
gonna
some
have to
really
figure out what to
good
do with
pitching
Duval,
from these
man. His
guys in
bat's
this one.
gotten
The
cold
bullpen
too.
has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in
I'm
by the
hoping
starter.
that
These days,
Garrett Cooper's
pitching
ready
has
to
become
return
a
to the
full
starting
staff
lineup
effort,
because
and
I
I've been
can't be
impressed
having
with the
both
job these
Duval
guys have done
and
so far.
Anderson in the lineup with how cold their bats have gotten. Somebody needs to actually just break out of their funks,
So
dude.
now to the plate, Jazz Chisholm.
Chisholm 2 for 3. Again, today was his first multi-hit game of 2021. He hit his first double of the season. He's 3 of 19 right now. He hit one in the previous game against the Giants for his first hit of the season. Trying to inch himself closer to that 200 batting average. 1-0 to count to him.
A swing and a miss.
Swinging a changeup down for strike 1. That changeup is killing me today.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Miami down to their last strike on the verge of a second consecutive 5-3 loss at home. This time to the
Miami
Orioles.
Down to their last strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's into the corner,
Oh
a foul
man, if
ball
you
and right.
just timed that out a pinch better, could have been deep. Chisholm again, though, we'll look at another 2-2 pitch. Those are what he's seen so far in this at-bat.
This one misses,
Outside and low for ball
count here,
3, full
3-2
count.
with 2 away.
Jorge
This is a
Alfaro, who
big
put
pitch
the
right
ball
here.
pretty
2
solidly
outs in
with
the
no
ninth.
hits
The
today
last thing you
on
want to do
deck.
is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And this is taken low.
Gonna
for
walk
ball
Chisholm,
4,
though,
and they'll
needing
have
the
themselves
tying
a
run coming
2-out
into the
base
plate
runner
in
here
the
after all.
bat
It's
of
just a
Jorge
great at-bat there. When
Alfaro.
you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality
Alfaro
could be
has
the
not
difference.
recorded
We'll
an
see how
at-bat
it plays
officially.
out.
He's got a walk and 2
Digging
sacrifice
in will be
flies in
Jorge
this game.
Alfaro.
Like I said, he's
Drove a
putting
sac
bat to
fly
ball
last
pretty
time up.
solidly, just has not gotten a result for it. We're going to warm up the closer, Anthony Bass, just in case this gets the extras.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll send a ground
Alfaro
ball down
is
to
going to
third.
get lucky
And it
here.
gets him up a bit.
That is going to be an error on the third baseman. There's no way that's not. And, yep, that is an official
this manager
error
must be
on
pulling his hair
Franco.
out. Not only
Keeping
does
this
he have to
game
deal with his pitcher
alive for
walking
Miami,
people, now
winning
he's
run
gotta
coming
deal
to
with
the
his
plate,
defense
and it's
tripping
going to be
all
a
over
pinch hitter.
themselves.
Neil Walker.
Neil
will be called
Walker
upon
will
here
be
to
coming
hit
in
with
to
the
pinch
game
hit, batting
on the line.
333 on the season, 760 OPS. He's driven in 1. The switch hitter being asked to keep this one going. Let's move station to station,
Ready
boys.
to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Sinker down for
And
ball
he's
1.
definitely off to a fast start in the early
Yeah.
part of the season.
Well, his coach looked pissed. Throwing the lineup card and shit. He's like, fucking Franco.
Walker waits on the 1-0. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. But
Santander
this
is able to get that
taken
line
as a
drive, though, and
perfect
that will
metaphor to
do
end
it. The
this one, as that ball
5-3
was hit
final.
hard, but the ball game is
So for the second consecutive game, your Marlins lose 5-3 at home. So going from a 6-game win streak at home to 2 losses in a row. Rough game. I mean, it looked better as the game progressed for us. And I can't be mad over that last step, like that last inning of at bats. Did you get in, other than the strikeout that Duvall had, having the walk by Chisholm on a full count, the error by Franco allowing the inning to continue, bringing up the winning run in a game that I was down 5-1 to have a shot to bring in have the winning run at the plate and have it a pretty solid contact on it was pretty good. Again, your final though, Baltimore wins it 5-3. The win goes to Keegan Aiken, the rookie. Went 7 strong innings, struck out 4, walked 2, gave up just 2 earned runs. The loss pinned to Sandy Alcantara. The young Marlins pitcher only can manage 4 very, very, very horrible looking innings. He could not get the ball over the plate. Gave up 6 hits, struck out 4, only walked 1, but he was charged with the 3 earned runs. Cesar Valdez came in, got the 11th save of the season. Orioles improve to 12-5. Your Marlins drop under 500, back down to 8-9. And yes, Valdez K a lot, and he's been doing a lot of it lately. Your player of the game goes to Ryan Mountcastle, triple and a double. He went 2 for 4. He also drove in a run in that one. I would say actually my player of the game goes to Jorge Alfaro, who managed only one official at bat. He walked, had 2 sacrifice RBI fly balls to center field, and his 0 for 1 came on an error in that 9th inning that kept the inning alive. So to me, my player of the game goes to a guy that went 0 for 1, 2 RBIs. Marte did homer for us. Unfortunately, was not in a position that there was anybody else on base. And that will do this game. It is currently 12:30. Give me an hour on this one. I'm going to do lunch for this break. So I plan on coming back and doing the final game of this 2-game set with the Orioles in about an hour. So about 1:30 my time, 4:30 Eastern. We will do a third and final game. But yeah, I'll buy myself an hour to do some lunch, and we'll be back in a little bit. I will catch you guys later. It was good seeing you, Amos. Thank you for coming back. Barbara, thanks for coming back as well. To anybody else who was in here watching, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. We take anybody, lurkers, talkers, whatever you want to do. I'm looking to avoid the 2-game sweep. Would love to split the series with Baltimore, but at 12-5, man, this Oriole team is something else. Very, very strong Oriole team in game. So other than that, I'll catch you guys on the next one in an hour. Peace out, guys.